Coming at you from Scratchable Studio, it's Rage Across the Internet presents Wherever Gaia Takes Us, a Werewolf the Apocalypse Let's Play. Starring
Daniel Tyson as Ricochet.
M as Carly Emberstring.
CJ as Nightfang.
And I'm your storyteller, Porter. The Path, Part 3. The numbers keep growing. 10 become 20, 40, 80. There's no end in sight. They're legion, and they're hungry. You see blood and flesh fly off the creature. It's long dead. The white one before you opens its mouth, baring its claws, leaping toward Carly.
I don't want to be left out.
Yeah, I rolled who the target was before we started, so too bad. It's your turn to get hurt.
That's fine.
Roll for soak. This should happen quick.
2?
It leaps at you. Its rectangular teeth bared. Its jaw snaps shut. Your arm, you try to move. You're in time to save the arm, but about half of the flesh and a little bit of the bone are now gone. There's going to be 4 ag.
I'm going to scream and take off running.
I find that acceptable, frankly.
Uh-huh. That's a fair reaction.
I think you're going to have to find it acceptable.
It's like, well, I'm doing
What's
it
happening?
anyway. Yeah.
It's happening. I don't care what you say. I'm running.
Your form?
I'm currently in Hamid, but if I can spend a rage, I will, but I don't know if I can right now.
I feel like you can do anything if you believe in yourself.
Okay, I believe in myself to shift to lupus and get the fuck out of there.
All right. I also remind you that you can roll it. You are at there is a difficulty modifier for the realm.
Oh, is there?
Yep, it's 1 less.
And what do I need to make it not take a forever?
3 is instant.
3 is instant? And so it's 1 less?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your second page should have the difficulties.
Yeah, it does.
Stiff 5 for lupus.
Before the realm?
With the realm.
With the realm, so
Okay.
it's diff 6.
Normally,
But
yeah.
I don't know, I feel like...
Okay, got it.
Sweet.
Oh.
Stand primal urge, boom. Instantly to
I
lupus.
forgot about that. And I'm gonna get the fuck out of there.
All right.
That was 3 or 4 ag?
That was 4.
4 ag.
I mean, it was 6, but then you're soak.
Yeah, that's a hell of a bite.
It is.
Yep, I'm just gonna to spend the rage to shift, and we're getting the hell out of there.
You don't want to fight him?
No. There's too many of them. Okay, fine. Too many of them to fight. Let's go.
They only have 2 soak.
There's 180 of them.
50.
I mean, if you want to stop and
It's hard to count with all that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot is
Yeah.
really enough. I'm not rolling initiative for all of them. Okay, so that's 2 in lupus running. Nightfang.
Was in lupus to begin with and running, but if that's possible, I wouldn't mind snapping at it on the way. You know, a sort of drive-by bite.
Bite.
I could spend the rage to make it work.
Okay, I'll allow it. You got to spend the rage to do it, but I'll allow it. Fuck it.
Okay.
Also, while he's rolling that, where are you guys running? You have deeper into the tall grasses, you have into your shorter grass plains, or are you still going toward the forest?
What feels right to Carly? I mean, at this point, I mean, I know you're crossing your arms at me, but like it's.
Yeah, was it watering hole and forest behind it?
I mean, behind's relative, but you guys came in. Let's just say, for the sake of it, right? You came in from the west. The forest is to the east.
Okay, and what way was the thing that bit me?
I guess it came from the south. The rest came from the north, but underground, so they're kind of everywhere.
Okay, and we came from the west?
You came from the west.
Then I'm heading east. Whatever's east.
To the forest.
Okay.
Which, frankly, I think is smarter anyway, because you have the fucking trees for cover, and maybe you can lose some of them. That's just me, though.
No, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Well, if they came from here and we came from here, then I'm going there.
Well, right, like, yeah, like if they came from the east, then let's not run into them. But
Yeah, but now that he's going to sit there and do a drive-by bite, I think they're going to try and follow us.
But it was 5 for the bite, 7 for the damage.
%, soak. Suck it.
Of 2.
Yes.
You got us for a second.
You know what? 1 down.
Oh my god. How many health levels they had?
3.
2 soak? Jesus.
And this was part of Night Fang's reasoning was, okay, these things are bad. How tough can they be if we're running? And there's the one away from the swarm.
That's fair. So, all hands at Lupus.
Mm-hmm.
Ricochet and Carly quickly making their way to the trees, to the tree line, trying to find some sort of cover from this oncoming swarm. Night Fang, deciding to take a chance, lunges for the one that was all on its own, the one that attacked his packmate. He bites it completely in half. It almost explodes into his mouth.
That's what she said.
Great. It tastes of algae and mushrooms.
Oh, what the hell?
You gag a little, spitting it out as you follow your packmates rushing toward the tree line. You run with all you have, these creatures, like a wave, a force of nature following after you. Meep, 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 meep. A countless number in unison, like the crashing waves of an ocean. Roll your dex, athlete.
All of us?
Okay.
Yep. I mean, unless you don't want to run, that's fine.
No.
-2.
I would recommend
RNG.
ignore your wound penalty for this one, Em.
Okay.
One, 2, 3, 4 for me. 5 for me.
4.
From Night Fang as well.
All right. This swarm continues after you. Just waves of them hopping and hopping. You've got a decent clip ahead, and they're definitely being slowed by the trees. You can see a few as you look back. You can see a few smashing into the trees or rocks, just kind of exploding. Perception alertness.
Diff.
Standard diff.
Standard diff.
Zero.
3.
5. 5.
Not a botch, but 0.
Okay.
I had a 9.
Did you take the lupus modifier into account?
Yeah.
Oh,
I told you my
Okay.
my perception is not the best. Roll goes.
It's only to 4.
someone didn't fondle her dice enough.
It's like 4. But like, no.
Or maybe too much.
Yeah.
No, I know.
10, 9, 8, 8, 4.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So, all 5.
Okay.
I don't get any extra perception. It's just a bad roll. 9, 2, 2, 3, 1.
Fuck. All right. Carly, you look behind you, keeping your eye on the swarm. You look forward and almost trip over a vine. You manage to stay on your feet, but accidentally kick some dust up into your eye.
Ouch.
Nightfang and what was that, 4?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, okay. Nightfang and Ricochet. You get a decent feeling of your surroundings. You see a raging stream ahead of you. A water slamming into jagged rocks. The land gives away, offering a massive waterfall to your right. You are already on the high ground, turns out.
How wide is this stream or
That's
river,
what
I
I'm
guess?
looking for, yeah. Could it be jumped over? Or is it too wide?
Well, you are in Lupus.
Uh-huh.
It's certainly doable. You notice that the trees are also much larger. You're very tall, very wide, and again, the raging waters, jagged rocks, waterfall.
Should we jump it?
Yeah.
Remember, you are
Is
still
Charlie
being
still
chased.
caught up with us?
Yes. Though you maybe
Okay.
nudged her from running into a tree.
Okay. Yeah, it's you two over the river first. I'll be right behind y'all.
Okay.
Jumping.
Yep. Spending a willpower for guaranteed success.
Okay.
I would suggest both of you doing the same.
That is Dex Athlet. Difficulty 7. You are going to need better than 3.
I'm gonna spend a willpower.
Four.
4 with the willpower.
Oh, 5 with the willpower. Yes.
And then the willpower as well. Okay. Didn't need the willpower, but that is 5.
Now I'm looking
6
at you,
with
Em.
willpower.
That's actually really a lot more like me, so please don't.
Now I'm looking at CJ. Now I'm looking at me. What's up, buddy?
Looking at me. Damn, you handsome.
You're actually down there.
I'm looking right at me. God damn it, you're handsome.
I see you, man. 654. Excellent rolls. The three of you just panicked and running and running. You each leap. Thankfully, all clearing the river before you. Still being chased. You continue on, I hope.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not stopping until I know they're not following me.
Okay. Yeah, the herd keeps running toward, or keeps going toward you. Not all of them making their way across. Many landing in the water, being swept away, bashed to death on the rocks. But you are still being chased.
How many are left?
Do you want to stop and count?
No.
Okay. Let's assume 50.
Okay.
Let's assume enough.
Yep.
enough to be a problem.
We're still saying swarm and or herd.
I was gonna say, yeah. If it's only 2 or 3, we could take them.
Well, I would say 2 or 3.
I know.
You wish.
You're right. I do.
So it's just further along this cliff into the forest still, right?
Correct. You know, the waterfall, again, the waterfall is to the right of where you are.
Yeah.
So, as is the cliff. So you're still, where you're going now, you're still in forest.
Okay.
You know, your options are kind of to your left or ahead to go deeper into it, or to the right is the waterfall itself and the cliffs.
Which we're not... Probably not the best idea to go down the waterfall right now.
Or the cliff.
Right, well, that was kind of implied if it was the waterfall and cliff, yeah.
Do I roll to heal at all during this run?
Yeah, go ahead and do one. Remember that stamina diff fade, all you need is 1.
Do success.
So heal 1.
So I heal 1?
Yep, because it's just a pass or fail.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd say keep going straight ahead.
I can't see it, but okay.
She's down to injured, it looked like.
You should be, yeah, it should be down 3. So,
Yep. I was just showing off my written one so I don't tear up my sheet.
just tape it up, you wouldn't have that problem.
That's why I haven't taped it up, but I do it very lightly.
We've never taken this home, and I don't have any scotch tape.
Right.
Which feels odd, but I guess I don't need it.
Oh.
Also, this is way better quality paper. Got that nice cardstock, so you probably don't need it anyway.
Uh-oh.
Proper cardstock, full color.
Yeah, I've got cardstock too, but it's not color.
Fucking do them up nice.
I actually used the last of my cardstock for my sheet.
See? That's how you know, though. That's how you know you take this shit seriously, right? Like, I don't want peasant paper for my character sheet. What are you talking about? This is important.
Do we need to make that athletics roll again?
I was not clear if you guys had come to a consensus on your plan of what you're doing.
Ooh.
Sorry.
I think just
Run.
I was saying keep going forward.
yeah, just deeper into the forest.
Okay.
Because what are the options? Deeper into the forest or deeper into the forest?
Or
Down a cliff.
right at the cliff and waterfall.
Deeper into a forest. I'm not jumping off a cliff.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess
can't
it depends
fly.
how. Can we see how hard the water, how far down the waterfall
To
goes?
see how hard the water. What does that mean?
Well, it's-
That's fair. How far down is that?
I mean, you'd have to get close to it. Look, there's a level of me wanting to help you here and a level of I'm the storyteller and I
Yeah.
can't. And I'm trying to find where that line is.
It's not like if we just look over, we see the ground like a little ways past. Like, I assume we see, like it takes a while before we actually see anything.
Yeah, I mean, the ground is far.
Yeah. We can assume probably lethal. It's lethally far.
Oh,
Yeah.
easily.
I was gonna say, so even if you're in,
Into the forest.
if a human goes to jump, he's probably not surviving that.
Oh, there's a 0% chance.
Then yeah, deeper into the forest at that point. Yeah.
Okay.
Or if we want to be trolls, we could just hop in. We could just keep hopping the river.
I don't think it'll work. I think you would.
Yeah, I feel like some of them would stay and wait.
No.
Wait. You think they could climb?
They popped out. They popped out of the ground.
That just means they could dig. You think they could climb? And this is as we're running, right? Yeah.
I think running's still probably the better option versus trying to test if they can climb, because if they can climb, then you're stuck up in a tree while they swarm the bottom.
Okay. Following
Unless you
you.
plan to go Tarzan.
Anything to get away from these?
Let's give another. You guys had really good rolls. Fuck it. We'll let it slide. You continue on. The ground's getting shakier, more rugged as you go. The plant life is getting more... It's changing. Starting to become less forest and more jungle. The trees, taller still. To creating a canopy overhead. Light's getting scarce. You can hear the tidal wave of the creatures following. They're leaping, hitting trees, shaking things loose. You can hear the sounds of other wildlife, panicked sounds, running sounds. Your lupus ears can hear some of this herd breaks off in this direction or that direction, chasing prey, running in other paths. Still, you feel there's some behind you. The number's thinning, though.
I'm gonna kind of run ahead of me, guys. I have an idea to shake them off our trail. I'm gonna make it dark. Run ahead of me.
Okay.
It's already pretty dark.
Yeah. They also don't have eyes.
Oh wait, they don't have eyes?
No.
Oh, never mind then. Sorry, I'm still picturing little Stewies.
You have in the picture what they look...
Yeah.
I'm saying you've seen them, so you know they're not little Stewies.
Okay, sorry, they don't have little eyes. Never mind then.
I remember it was the one that you dealt with close and personal was sniffing, like a lot. It had the two little nostrils.
Okay. Never mind then.
All right.
Continuing to run.
So they keep going for other prey.
I think me and you are kind of on the same track right now.
Run towards something else that's alive to try to distract it with bigger prey.
Yes.
Okay. Can
Fine.
Ricochet see anything that's big?
You say this. Yeah, it's find bigger prey. They'll get distracted. They'll go for that first.
I mean, see or smell anything that smells like a big furry creature, maybe?
Perception rolls, obviously.
Okay.
Div 8.
Because we're running.
Okay.
Well, because you're running, because you're in the thick of the jungle, because the visibility is poor, and you don't really know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're in Yosemite, you know what a bear smells like.
Uh-huh.
You don't even know what this shit's called. I didn't even name any of this shit.
Yeah.
Defeat. 2.
3.
Okay.
Seems this is where the good rolls were hiding.
Golly, Ricochet, it's all you can do to keep your ground under you. Again, visibility is getting really bad. You're staying on your feet, you're not running into things, and right now we're calling that a win.
Fair.
Night Fang, you are barely doing better. But you start to take the lead. Somehow, it seems that you have finally gotten a better sense of your surroundings and direction than earlier.
You know where you are now.
But not much, but some. You can hear things moving, things running further along, maybe to your left. You're positive of nothing, considering the circumstances. But it's the best you've got to go on.
Yeah, then just calling back to them, follow me, and cutting to the left.
Following him.
Yep. As soon as he says it, cut 2 that way.
And this is where I would like to add on to your plan, Danny. If we run into anything, split up and get up the nearest tree. Because now they'll have to get up to us, or they'll have to keep chasing whatever's on the ground in front of them. Basically making us more work than whatever's on the ground.
Yeah. We gotta thin out that herd.
All right, Cowpoke. Herd. You catch a scent. You can hear the footsteps. It's a group of those dog creatures. Sounds like 5 or 6 of them. You're faster. You're moving along, curving around the right side of them, keeping them between you and the herd. What are we doing?
My part of the plan was to get them, get whatever between us and the herd, run a little ways, and then up a tree. Shifting probably to Glabra to make that possible.
Or herd those bone puppies right into them.
Run through the bone puppies.
I mean, they're already between us and the herd, right?
Right.
I thought we're getting close to them.
We're coming
I'm
around. We're
confused.
coming around the outside of them. So now that we're hurt, we can herd them going around them. That way, the herd and the bone puppies kind of meet each other,
And then break away.
and then we'll break away. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what my thought process was.
Got it. I'm just following you guys.
Does that make sense to storyteller?
I understand what you're trying to do.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you hinting that it's not a good idea?
I think it's a terrible fucking idea, but it's your call.
Okay, then
It's your characters.
I think instead of going around them, we should just go through them, continue to fucking run, and lead the herd directly into the bone puppies.
I agree with that.
That's a better idea.
Instead of trying to do some kind of like smart maneuver, just because the bone puppies aren't going to see us coming because we're like sprinting. In my mind, at least, we're like sprinting.
Yeah.
I mean, they're running too, but you're faster. But
Yeah.
look, here's the thing. This is part B. Going to throw you a partial bone here. Your plan to end a round puts you face to face with that herd anyway.
Uh-huh.
So what? While 20 of them
Yeah,
lump on those 6 and devour them in seconds, the rest of them jump onto you and kill you. That's you running into the cannon fire.
Gotcha.
Like, yeah, you put a few more troops in the path, but that ain't going to matter with a herd like this.
Yeah, that was my
But
idea, was trying to get those things in the path, get them distracted for even a moment to get the more distance and split up a bit more. But if they try going after one of us or all 3 of us, it's thinning the herd even more.
At this point, and I'm not telling you what to do,
Mhm.
I think your best bet is to bleed one and then do that treat idea.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You bleed one, that's a more enticing scent.
Mhm.
They're still running that way, all bloody. One of them, at least, right?
Uh-huh.
And you go this way and hop up some fucking trees. I mean, it wasn't my first choice, it wasn't my second choice, but what you got doing, that's probably the best idea.
Okay.
And it does
I feel bad
make sense from,
intervening
like,
But
it's a little bit of the common sense thing. Like, we're overthinking it, but there is that level of instinct that we have as Asgard.
Yeah, as we're running. All right. Night Fang. Bite one in the ass. Bite it. Sharp turn. Let's go.
Yeah, good plan. Yeah, gonna try to get as close to one of those bone puppies as we can as we run.
you're definitely fast enough.
Yeah. And yeah, just go for one of the back legs, just try to bite down.
All right, give it a quick roll.
Uh,
While you are rolling, what are you two doing?
Breaking off. Oh, no, you know what? No. We're going to keep running along with him until he makes the bite and then break off.
Okay.
I'm making sure I stay close to the pack. I'm still injured.
That is 4 for the hit.
Could you imagine if it soaked at all and you have to do this again?
Yes, I could. I could definitely imagine it, but I wonder if it will soak. What is that? 6.
It could.
It doesn't matter how much it's going to soak as long as you make contact.
No, if it soaks all of it, it won't matter.
Oh, you're right there. Okay, fine.
It can
But
only
still,
soak 2.
No, that's the is.
Oh,
It is there only 2.
Oh, yeah.
Bone
Oh,
puppies.
Yeah, the bone puppies could soak all of this.
Oh, no. Bone puppy.
The Night Fang's dead. So I'd wager the puppy's dumb enough to see that it was attacked, turn and try to bite him, and which means it stops running. The 2 of them at that point are stopped and eaten by the herd.
Yep. Yeah, that was 4 for the hit, 6 for damage.
All right. You kind of awkwardly lunge forward and your fangs making a decent cut along the rear flank of the runt of that particular pack. It yelps and kind of turns its head, slowing down to kind of circle back and attack you like an idiot.
Yep.
What are y'all doing?
Breaking off, heading towards the cliff. If it's in that direction.
Well, that's in the opposite direction.
Like a sharp turn.
Well, at that point, going to your original trajectory, right?
Yes.
So yeah, they're curving to what would have been your right.
Uh-huh.
You're restraining.
Yep.
All right. And what are we doing from there?
Just making sure nothing else is following. We're going to keep doing this until they stop following us.
Or until they're few enough that we can easily pick them off.
Yeah.
Okay. Visibility is getting worse and worse. You can't tell how many, but based on the sound, you know you're still being followed. You know there's still a sizable amount. We can assume at least 20 or 30.
All right. Do we want to try the climbing thing? Can they climb? Have we observed them climbing at all?
No.
Yeah, I
just
say
need to
we try
focus.
your climbing thing, Ed.
Yep. Yeah, split up, pick a different tree, and go up.
All right.
Strength athlet. I'm assuming we're all Krynosing.
At that point, sure.
Are the trees strong enough to hold Krynos form?
Oh, easily.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
massive trees.
Yeah.
I remember you saying.
Oh, like I wouldn't trick you that way.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to, clarify though.
So, spending the rage to go to Krynos.
You know, in fact, I mentioned Krynos because Hamid or Glabra would have been a terrible idea and would have been far too slow. Then you get claws. You can just fucking shimmy up that bitch.
Yep, strength athlete.
Yeah.
Diff?
7. Because y'all getting tired. Jumped a goddamn river, running from your lives from a hurricane of murder. Y'all getting
7.
tired. I'm sorry?
7.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Dice are
Oh,
weighted.
this roll, man.
No wonder that guy rolled for you.
I know, right? No, people make jokes all the time that I'm my dice are enchanted.
Nice.
Jesus
Are
Christ.
you seeing this?
Fucking
Not a bad
nice.
roll.
Nice roll.
4.
Like,
CJ?
have
People
been 7,
think
but there's
I'm
a 1.
enchanted or something.
Would have been 7 as well, but there's a 1, so 6.
4.
Fucking when I know I heard your 4. Fucking you guys is me at count. All right.
I mean, 4 is still a really good roll.
And I want a perception alertness, difficulty 7. Ooh,
0.
there he is.
2.
All right. Okay.
9 and 8.
Okay. You can't see anything. The canopy overhead is pretty much removed. Any reliable source of light. Occasional sun shafts in the distance, but you can't see shit. You can, however, hear. You can hear the distant meeps. You can hear cries and rustling. You can hear off in the distance as fruit or seeds or something is jostled free from trees, being knocked around as other creatures run from the oncoming herd. You hold tight. And you listen. And roll stamina.
Do I remove for a wound penalty?
That's why I'm asking. Oh, no, just roll your stamina.
Okay.
It's for the heal.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Take your 1. And the 3 of you sit in Krynos. As far up the goddamn trees as you could get. Easily 20, 30 feet in the air. Claws dug in, waiting, listening.
Carly's trying to be very quiet while trying to catch her breath all at the same time.
Hours pass. The sounds are long gone. You can't be sure due to lack of visibility, but do you think the threat is past?
Haven't heard a MEEP in a while, huh? I'll start shimmying down first.
Completely fucking exhausted, you manage to shimmy down. Once or twice you almost lose your grip, but manage to hold true. Your feet once again touch land. And while you can see just about nothing, you are intact.
I'll wait a few more seconds, maybe even closer to a minute. And if nothing happens, I think it's safe.
I start making my way down.
I'll follow.
Yeah, Ricochet's voice echoes through the jungle. If anything was lying in wait, now would have been the time it sprang.
So as soon as I said that, then I got my hand on the tree waiting. But nothing.
No, I'll tell you if nothing.
Okay. Fine.
It was nothing, and now it's something.
Okay. Fuck.
Meep! Meep!
If I hear it, I'm jumping back up.
That's a giant one now, bitch.
Oh, fuck.
This one's got 30 soak.
King gets.
Oh!
The Stay
King
Puft
gets.
is.
Got it.
His teeth is like Stonehenge.
Nice. Each got their own eyes, too.
Yeah, the voice echoes through the jungle. If something were lying in wait, now would be the time to strike. but nothing happens. Nightfang, you make your way down the tree without incident. Carly, your arm has since healed. Go ahead and fix that. You lose your grip about 10 feet from the ground. It's embarrassing, but you're fine.
If I hear it, I'll try and catch her.
No.
I didn't hear it. Okay.
I mean, how do you hear the absence of climbing?
So just Russ, I don't know.
If it was 30 feet up, maybe. That was unexpected.
The three of you are completely the fuck exhausted.
Yeah. You'd think after a couple hours of being up in a tree, you'd get some kind of rest, but not when you're still in fear of your life.
Well, also when you have to hold on.
That too.
It's like you were sleeping on a branch.
Right. Oh, good point.
And not to mention all the fucking running you guys did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Adrenaline's finally died down and everything, and there's probably one point where we're making more noise up there just catching our breath.
But here you are, exhausted, in the dark, and completely lost.
That wasn't it. Was
Okay,
was that it?
so
No.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, Jesus. That's a hell of a story.
I'm tired.
dude,
Yeah, we're all tired.
anybody got a way to make some light?
It can look.
Look for what?
I don't know, flashlight? A match? I have matches, I know that.
And make a fire? We setting up camp? Or do we keep
Whistling this,
moving?
we could just, see something. So we know which way we're moving.
What was that, Ed?
So we could, at the light, so we could at least see something and kind of get an idea of which way we're moving. Or do we just pick a direction and start walking and possibly get more lost?
I don't think getting more lost is a good idea. Are we near the cliff face?
I would say not anymore, but it wouldn't be hard to get back there.
Towards the cliff face and find a place to rest.
That probably wouldn't be a bad idea, or at least to get our bearings.
Yeah. And it's one less direction to watch.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's get moving. We're not doing anything, just standing around here.
No, man, we already burned up all the daylight, so. Or moonlight.
You can't really tell with pointing upwards to the canopy.
Yeah. You don't know that.
Yeah, no. It was just a phrase, burning daylight. It didn't work out very well in this situation.
All right, what kind of pace are we making? I guess we're not running for our lives.
Yeah.
No,
A tired pace.
But not like just a slow crawl either.
Well, thankfully you're capable of more than that. The three of you make your way, perhaps more of a jogger's clip.
Yeah, that works.
Mhm.
trying to conserve energy, but not overly taking your time. You make your way back the way you came and get a good look. Again, as the jungle thins out and moves back to forest again, as the canopy starts to let up, you can see some of the destruction left in the wake of the herd. You pass at least a dozen corpses of various sized creature. Nothing but bone left.
Fucking cool.
Yikes.
Yeah. Danny, fucking cool. Ricochet, fucking yikes.
Fallen trees from animals panicking.
Mm-hmm.
You can see a few splatters where some of those jumps landed upon rocks or on trees themselves. Eventually, you make your way back to that riverbank, to that waterfall. It's later in the day at this point, but nowhere near night. Clearly, the rules don't quite apply the same here. You actually have a pretty good vantage point from these cliffs above the waterfall. And while the waters are, in fact, raging, they are clear and cool. It would be ill-advised to jump in them, but if one were to, hang their feet in there, is probably safe. Let's get a perception roll. I don't know why I had him and Ha on that. Let's roll to look aroundy.
One.
One success?
I had two. Had.
Damn.
You said just perception alertness.
Yep, just standard roll.
It's one of my shittiest dice pools.
Diff. Standard.
I said standard.
3.
Alrighty. I'm looking at C and I'm afraid to ask. I'm looking at this reaction from this man.
Don't ask.
Did you botch? Did you fall down the waterfall? You're not supposed to chase those.
Danny, if you can check the Dream Chaser chat on your phone or something. Porter will enjoy the sight.
Oh boy.
Highest number on those die was a 3.
Jesus Christ. Well, actually 30. I don't know if you saw that. There's a 0 after that one.
Ooh, that's a big roll.
3, 3, 3, 1, 2.
Oh my god.
Great. I gotta jump in after you, you son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a botch.
I have to jump in after you, don't I?
Oh Christ. Jesus, it's a Harold Christ on a fucking rubber crutch, CJ.
When I got, if it wasn't for that one, that would have been one of the best rolls I've ever had for a perception alertness.
What was it?
99971.
That's good, yeah.
So the 1 and 7, fine, but still.
You need to buy new dice.
Yes, you do.
That's what I'm detecting right now.
Okay.
Now?
Probably come payday, I'm going to get some dice for night pay.
My God.
Okay. All right.
The dice have a story they want to tell.
Give me a minute. Fuck. Okay. You make your way back to the raging bank of these rivers, the cliff face of the waterfall. Ricochet, you walk your way to the edge, taking a look at the entire world below. You can see again that the jungles extend all the way down. You don't know exactly how far you have to go to get down and around, but it's all jungle down there. The waterfall gives wake to a long river, and you can see a bit of a village down in the distance. It's far enough away that you can't tell any details from here. But those are huts.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Carly and Nightfang further back along the bank, reaching in, getting a couple, cupping their hands, getting some water, taking a drink. Nightfang puts his paws in, getting a little relief after the miserable and panicked run you guys have had for the day. He slips, getting caught in the current. Soak, please.
Okay.
It's that or he falls off. And
No,
ain't no one got a goddamn parachute.
That's 2.
Your body bounces between jagged rock and jagged rock. Cut, you feel bones break and snap. This is a miserable thing. Fuck. Take 3 lethal.
Okay.
Good Christ.
Can I say that?
You hear this.
Is he?
Ricochet specifically hears this.
I hear my alpha ricocheting off of rocks.
Yelping in pain, and you have time
To grab him.
hopefully help.
Yes. I'm going to try and reach down and grab him.
While that's happening, Nightfang, you have not been knocked out thanks to that roll. Because that could have happened too. Would you like to shift to Krynos and try to claw into a rock to save yourself some more awful?
Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah.
All right, you should do that too. We're going to let that happen first. Because if that's successful, that can buy some time.
And then, yeah.
To make a plan. So we don't have to rename this chapter Splat.
Oh, you know, this has been a thing.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's 5 successes to shift to Krynos. What'd be the roll to just grab onto something?
Why would you not spend the rage?
I don't have the rage.
I mean, he's
to spend
right.
it.
Oh my god! Like,
He doesn't have. It was instant. It was instant.
you're
It
lucky.
was, yes.
You're lucky. Fine.
I'm with Danny's initial reaction. They're like, oh my god, this is the life or deathiest it's ever been.
Yes. Like, I don't care if I only have one. I'm spending it.
I'll lose the wolf after. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's either I'm going to die or I'm going to lose the wolf. Which one would I rather do? I mean, I guess as an hour, I'll probably rather die.
All right, roll your strength.
Okay.
Let's call this a grapple. Roll a grapple. That's on your little combat chart.
Okay. That's next brawl.
It's a variable diff, isn't it?
Yes.
Dex Brawl diff 6 and Strength Bashing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We'll
It's just
see.
a 6.
All right.
Spending a willpower.
That's a whiz bang around you, sir. Fuck.
Three successes with the willpower.
That is enough.
And another die in die jail. Dice jail. Like,
Just Get the key to jail. Let them all out. Because you're not going to have any dice left to actually use.
Well, I've still got a good amount of dice to use. I'm not running low yet, but there's more dice in dice shell than
running
not.
low yet.
Yeah.
I have, if I'm doing my math right, I think 64 10s to use.
What the fuck, man?
Okay.
What are you secretly own a game
Two at
store?
every chess X.
What?
No, you get 2 at every chess X dice thing, and I have. Oh, correction. There's 48. No, 44. I've got enough to roll for like the largest monster in D&D. That was my original plan, and then I stopped buying dice.
My God,
Wow.
And they're all D10s.
they all hate you.
And they all hate you.
There was 24 or actually 48. There was 24 sets of dice. 20 through 4, and each one has 2 10s in it. Because you got the regular 10 and then the percentile.
I don't know what's going on.
Me neither.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with these dice right now.
Your claws dig into you. You scratch and try with all of your might to keep yourself not dead. You manage to dig your claws into a rock and hold on for dear life. Meanwhile,
Yeah, I'm just gonna shift to Krynos and one claw at the edge of the water to hold on, and the other one to grab him.
I think there should be a Garu chain sort of situation here. This is going to be difficult.
Which is why I
can
grabbed
come
onto that
and-
edge.
Can I come and help hold on to Ricochet so
What?
he doesn't go into the water as well?
100%.
Yep.
Okay.
Is that also a grapple?
Let me process how we're going to roll this. Holy shit.
Oh.
Okay. M, give me a strength roll. Standard diff.
Six. All of them.
Nice. I was going to say, that's a very worried face, or
Okay.
is that a very distraught face? Please.
Well, it's worried for the reasons I told you guys earlier.
We are not worried about this at this point.
Yeah. We're worried about that one.
Now in Krynos form,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
you,
That was a
you
Krynos roll.
clasp wrists with Ricochet.
Yep.
You dig your other claws into the ground, being as best of an anchor as you know how to goddamn be. Ricochet. All right. First of all, I want a stamina athletic roll. This is going to be a diff 7. I want to see 3 or better.
I was waiting for you to stop so I can say I want to spend a willpower to guarantee a success.
Well, that's a good idea.
Mhm.
Because I need to see 3 or better.
Diff 7.
You heard me.
Oh my god. You said strength? No.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Strength athletic.
No, I didn't. I said stamina.
Stamina.
Athletics.
Sorry, my mistake.
Yep.
Come on.
Big money, no whammy.
Yeah, well,
You need to beat 3.
5.
Okay. Now, you're able to wade out in the water. You're defying the rapids. Your Garu chain has gotten close enough to Nightfang. You reach your arm out. Nightfang. You are going to give me a strength brawl.
Okay.
Difficulty 10 minus Ricochet's strength.
Which is 7.
Okay.
Okay.
You need to beat 3. And I don't know that you can do that today.
So it was 10 minus his strength, which is 7 right now.
So right now it is a diff
So
3.
3.
Which you've already proven you
Can't do.
can't do 100%.
That's
of
how
the
you
time.
got in this in the first place.
Oh my god.
This is some tense shit.
Oh, this is hilarious. But real quick.
But also super dangerous, because if you fuck this up, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know. But
Glad you know.
The dumbest way to retire a character of all time. I fell in water.
So, without that difficulty decrease, I got it. I actually got 3 10s.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Plus. So 7 total successes. Now here's a question, Porter, because I've never got to use this before. Do you think my strength reserve specialty would come into play?
Fuck off, I think it would.
What's the strength
Nice.
reserve specialty?
That's roll
what-
involving
That's what
strength
it's about.
reserves.
Strength.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would count it in this situation, so yeah.
All the
So
strength
that's
he has
is that
left.
10
He's using it.
successes.
Yep.
Okay.
That is.
Because my next move would have been Desperate Strength.
He might have broken your hand.
Yeah, no. But, like, that I was going to use Desperate Strength, but, like, no, he's just got to beat 3. I was like, if he doesn't fucking do this, he doesn't deserve me to use Desperate Strength. Which is, I sacrifice level of bashing to add a strength dice.
Not to him, though.
No, that's why I was like, never mind, because if he can't beat 3, you motherfuck.
With everything you got, the 3 of you fucking pull and struggle against these rapids, barely making it back to shore. You live.
Just sprawling out on the ground, coughing up as much water as I probably swallowed, and just fuck this place.
Yeah, well, we're not done yet, so...
I think we need to be done for the evening. I think we need
I just
a
need
few hours
a
rest.
minute.
Okay,
Rico.
I'll give you the few minutes, but what's
No.
evening here? What is evening
I need
here?
more than a few minutes. I need a nap. I think he needs a nap. I think you need a nap.
I'll take first watch.
I think resting at this point would be an imperative. To the point, I would put you
Yeah.
guys at a wound penalty for all actions until you rest.
Fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, I guess we're resting then. But yeah, I'll first watch. I would use the Desperate Strength if necessary to stay awake.
So what is your plan
That's a
from
question.
here? Sorry, go ahead, CJ.
I was gonna say, I can't any rage from all that.
Fuck it, yeah, get 2 rage. Fuck it.
If I didn't have so much, I'd be pissed. I would I'm gaining the rage, you fucking idiot.
Holy shit.
Next time I let you fall.
Yeah, my fixed current plan is just to stay in Krytos and lay there, splayed out, covering as much area as possible.
Yep. Time. Yeah, we're resting. But
We got a cliff face here. We've got a river here. We've got a forest here.
Well, the forest, again, it was largely behind you, the other side of the river. It starts to turn to jungle from here, from your side on.
Got it. Okay.
Like it says, if you look, down the waterfall, down that cliff, you could see that's all jungle, and actually...
Yeah, and then at that point...
Ricochet saw that, so that's on him to tell you.
Yeah, and then that point, it's... When we get our strength back, pointing in that direction, we got to go that way.
Which is just down the cliff.
Which is down the cliff, yeah.
Yeah, definitely not climbing that right now.
No. We will regain our strength, but that's where we got to go.
Are the trees super tall, or does it look like it's likely that we could go up there to rest? Or is it just better, or do I think it's just better to rest here where we're at? Like, strap yourself to a tree to sleep so you're elevated.
That's what you're saying.
Or does it look like too high of a climb and maybe just here is best?
I think climbing wouldn't be a very good idea right now. We don't have strength for someone to even stand up.
Right.
I think I will throw you the bone and say that with a little looking around, not a whole lot, you can find just a little bit of a cave. And cave is a bit of a bold term, like a little bit of a nook. Mm-hmm. It's covered, it's shaded, that the three of you could be in lupus and be in comfortably enough to get some rest.
Okay.
Yeah, so completely exhausted, it becomes apparent that you're going to need some rest. Looking around the immediate surroundings, Carly finds a bit of a nook. Not so much a cave, or perhaps a very small one on the cliff face. Somewhere safe enough. It's fairly sheltered and hidden. Not very big, but large enough that the three of you, at least in lupus, could find some rest at.
All right. Yeah, let's take a breath. Or at least we can see if something's coming at us. Hide out here for a few.
Yeah, looks like a good spot.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Good with anywhere. Just kind of rolling over to shift into lupus.
I get it. We all need this rest. We are exhausted.
You're feeling it now?
Yeah, of course, but not the next move is crucial, and it won't be good without any kind of strength. Just remember, we came here for a reason, and we're not done yet. But that village...
What village?
That's the problem. We gotta go down that waterfall. Gotta go down the cliff. It's at the end of the water.
There's a village?
Yeah, something that's like little huts.
Did you see something big and green over there?
I barely saw huts, but
Okay.
it's kind of civilization.
It's something more than grass and trees.
All right.
And could even possibly be some kind of protectors of whatever we're looking for.
All I know right now is I'm not doing that fucking climb even if you throw me off.
No, not now.
Right.
I get it, not now. But We can't go in there as is. We can't even make it down there as is. Our strength is going to be crucial to get there.
Obviously, yes, I am exhausted and I'm not. Well, I could climb down it right now, but I'm not going to. But there was something I was going to try to tell you guys when we were... But before we saw the weird things.
Which ones? This whole place
The
is
first
fucking
one,
weird.
the first ones with the meeping.
What, the MEEPs or the bone puppies?
The meeps, the meeping. Yeah,
Meeping.
before the meepening.
The meepening herd.
Yes, I was gonna tell you guys. I learned like a rite that might be able to help us a little bit in this if I had a little bit of time to do it.
What do you need?
Hey,
Well, at first I need some sleep, and then I just need some time to like meditate with my snake skin.
Okay. Yeah.
we got time.
Yeah, this rest is crucial for all three of us.
Okay.
We don't need anybody falling down again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah. Not my finest hour. I'm gonna take last watch, if that's okay with everybody.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, seems fine.
Yes, you are taking last watch. I'll take first. Carly, you need that rest for that meditation. Take what you need. I'll stay up as long as I can.
All right.
Let's stay up unreasonably. Wake her up when you need her.
Yep. Please do. Wouldn't be the first time in my life I've been sleep deprived, so we'll be fine. A little bit of rest will be good.
I'll do what I can.
It's not even the night.
Huh?
The day continues on. The sun looks like it has no intention of going down.
Oh, the forest. Oh, it was just that dense in there?
It's just that dense, yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, one by one, you each take your shift, letting the other sleep. The rest is necessary, and eventually, you all wake, and we'll plan your next move.
And that wraps up this week's episode of Rage Across the Internet. We hope you enjoyed the game.
Remember, we'll be back in 2 weeks for our next episode, but don't miss our regular episode next week where we discuss Werewolf the Apocalypse.
Thanks for tuning in, and if you enjoyed the show, please check out our Ko-Fi and join us on Discord. The link can be found on the forums at
.com.
.com.
And as always, keep your claws sharp, your head in a swivel. See you next time.
next time.
See you next time.